How's it going, guys? We're back on Dragon Ball Legends, and today we're talking about everything you need to know about Zenkai Awakening. So let's jump into it. Zenkai Awakening then is a way to actually boost the power level of your current characters, and it can make the oldest characters or some of the oldest characters into some of the best characters to use in the game. A perfect example is with this cooler. So generally this cooler then he is red 14, and I have not Zenkai'd Awaken him. He can be Zenkai'd. So when you display maximum stats and go like that, so it shows when he's fully Zenkai Awakening, his stats do increase, and you'll also see with ability, he now has a Zenkai ability. So just going over the Zenkai ability quickly then, it does go up incrementally because there is 7 stages to fully Zenkai a character. So each stage you go up, it incrementally goes up. And as you can see there, it basically boosts that character, so whatever color they are and whatever sort of tag that they fall into, and it'll boost any other character that also, for instance with Cooler, meets Red and Lineage of Evil. Any other character in your team that meets that, it also get these boosts of the Zenkai, so bear that in mind. You also get additional unique abilities depending on the soul boost that you do. As I mentioned previously, as you can see, there are 7 different levels of Zenkai. So to fully Zenkai Awaken the character, you need to basically get through 7 levels, and to do that you actually need to get Zenkai Awakening power, and you need 7,000 of that to actually reach the full level. So every 1,000 that you get, you actually go up 1 Zenkai boost level, and it's similar to Z multi power, so you can get it through other ways which we'll go over later. So you guys might have seen the screen before with the soul boost panels, but every time you go up a Zenkai level you actually unlock additional panels. So you might have seen this with other characters. Every character, it looks like, will eventually get this. So the Broly I have here is a good example of this, where I've actually unlocked all the boost panels for Zenkai 1, 2, 3 and 4. But then at Zenkai 5, I've only actually unlocked some of them. So to unlock the rest, I think I need more more souls, hence why I haven't done it. Oh, there you go. So we can do a little bit now, just to show an example. We can auto-select only when you're actually on the correct panel, just in case you weren't aware, and okay. And by doing that, you actually boost the power level of the character as well. When you reach Zenkai level 3 and you actually unlock the boost panels up to Zenkai 3 and unlock all of them, that is where your character will get the first Zenkai ability, which you can have a little look at as well. And when your character gets to Zenkai level 6 and you unlock all the boost panels, which I haven't actually done with Broly here, that is where they get their second unique ability from Zenkai Awakening. Hence why you kind of want to go all the way to 7. So it's all well and good actually talking about Zenkai Awakenings and what it does for your characters, but how do you get that Zenkai Awakening power? So the first way is a pay-to-play way, or using crystals at least, which is the summon tab. So to make it easier as well, if you are primarily Zenkaiing, you can either just keep scrolling down or press the Zenkai tab here, and it takes you to all the actual Zenkai banners, as you can see here. With these, they have different requirements, like the Legends Road characters, you get tickets and things to make it a bit more free-to-play friendly. But for overall characters, such as this Freezer, you do have to pay. So we do have a, which we'll do now as we're speaking, you do have a single each day, so that's probably the best way to do it, because roughly, for each single, you get between 70 to 100 Awakening power, Zenkai Awakening power. So if you did it every single day that the banner's out, you might end up at least going up a couple of Zenkai stages, especially if you don't want to spend too much on doing this. There is another way that is free, so make sure to stay around for that. There we go, see? So we got 100 off our single there, and we are going to carry on with a multi as well. You get a couple of summon animations, I guess, because as in case you guys didn't realise, I finally got Frieza to number 7. Oh, we actually got a 500 there. That's quite rare. So with these summoning, we'll go over it now. So as you can see, because I hadn't done it before, he's going to Zenkai number 1 there, and that's where all his stats and everything increase. And when you do a multi, you also get a freebie. I will just quickly go back onto the banner. So this shows you exactly the rates and what you can get from the Zenkai Awakening power. As you just saw, we got 500 pieces. You can get up to 1,500, which will instantly Zenkai Awaken in one level and put him halfway to the next. So not too bad. We're going to do one more as well, just to really show it out, and then I'll go on to the freeway as well. We'll just skip this because it is a bit of a summon, but you know. So we've got him to pretty much Zenkai 2 off 2 summons. Generally, it's roughly about 1 Zenkai per multi-summon, 1 Zenkai level. So it's not too bad. And we're going to go on to the freeway now. So to Zenkai your characters for free, I recently did a video over Ultra Space Time Rush. Make sure to go watch that. But we are going to go into the exchange shop here. And you can go into the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush part of the exchange shop, and you can trade in medals, actually Zenkai Awakening characters. So you get 100 per medal. Like I said, I have got another video on the channel. Make sure to check that one out if you're interested in how to get these. And what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way with Freeze and grab the 20. So just from this video alone, using 2,000 crystals and 20 of those medals. As you can see here, this, when you go up the levels, it's increasing the Zenkai ability. We also get card sleeves at Zenkai level 3, so that's cool. Ups the tournament power and things as well. And yeah, so we've got a Zenkai 4 freezer, so not too bad from this video. So to round it all off then, guys, as you can see with our freezer, we have, because we've Zenkai 4, got him Zenkai 4 over those summons and the actual exchange shop, we've unlocked 4 of his extra panels. So he's on 100% at the moment for each of these panels, as you would be prior to a Zenkai. I should have farmed all the souls. So as you can see, just normal souls actually unlock the Awakening core to allow you to unlock the rest. So unlock both of them. Cool. And we will just do auto select because it's the quickest and easiest way. Like I said, it will only do the actual one you're on. But we'll just click on this just to show you as well, because what you'll actually need is relative to the actual color, as per normal with a soul boosting. You need some of the souls to actually boost them. But with Zenkai, when you're soul boosting, you also need Zenkai souls. So stick around and I'll show you a couple of ways to get some of them. And yeah, so what we'll do is, like I say, auto select, and I'll quickly go through all these and Zenkai Awakening. As you can see, when we're Zenkai Awakening, his power level is going up considerably as well, so it's worth doing. Alright, so as you can see, we're actually on Zenkai level 3 at the moment, and the third booster panel, and we're just going to unlock this one. And after that, then we've got our unique ability. So if we look at what it is, gives an extra ability, and let's do it. Alright, so we've fully we've Zenkai forward him and done all the boost panels for that. I'll do the rest off screen, but it's just to give you a bit of an idea. And let's go on to how to get those Zenkai souls. Okay, a couple of things quickly to note is sometimes with Zenkai souls, they do release some very good events for them, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. And they also sometimes release some very good adventures as well for Zenkai souls, but that's worth noting. But we're only going to talk about one way in this video, just purely because I personally think it's the quickest and easiest way. If you go to the exchange shop and you do the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush, once again we have a video on the channel, and click into the exchange shop and go to souls. This is probably the best way to get the souls, other than grinding, like say, events or adventures that they might release. But it's the quickest way in my personal opinion, especially if you actually grinded this out to get a load of the medals, because as you can see, you can actually get 100 Zenkai souls per 500, whilst you can use other things in the exchange shop, such as maybe the recycle center, but in comparison, it's 15 regular souls for 1 Zenkai soul. I mean, it's not overall great, is it? I mean, you can also use like Z medals, but once again, that's 50 Z medals for 1 Zenkai soul. In reality, you're going to be needing a lot of Zenkai souls, so bear that in mind. But that's my top pick of how to get them through here. That's what I do anyway. Let me know down below if you think there's any other easier ways. An example of using Zenkai Awakening to your advantage is, for instance, this team, where we've got Super Saiyan God Yellow Vegeta. He is Zenkai Awakening. If we go into there and have a little quick look, he Zenkai Awakens element Yellow and tag God's Key. So that also, the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta and the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta are both getting the benefit of that, and similarly goes with the Goku and the Vegito, because Goku boosts Zenkai boosts the blue and God Ki, so the Vegeto's getting extra buffs out of that. So you can utilize it that way, and it's also beneficial because it does increase the power levels of your teams. I mean, for instance, this team's incredible. Well, ridiculous is probably the word. But it also, like I say, it increases the whole around your team and makes the unit a lot more viable in PvP, and it might give you that edge that you were looking for. As a final tip for you guys, with some of the newer Zenkais that they're doing, as you can see here, you probably realize already, but within the missions tab, they actually released some missions where you can get, if you complete them all, I think you can get them to Zenkai 2 for free, so make sure to grind them out as well before jumping into the actual summons if you're going to do that. But like I said, it's a quick tip, and they only do it with some characters, like the Frieza that we Zenkai'd, then these missions didn't exist. So a lot of information there, guys, about Zenkai, but overall what you need to know is it is worth doing to your characters if you want to use them, because it really puts them viable within PvP, increases their stats, makes them stronger, gives them extra skills. Worth doing that way. Some people aren't the biggest fan of Zenkai, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to keep up with the metas. So, but overall, like I say, I like the way that it brings old units back into play, so it's not too bad. As you can see, we've got our Zenkai Ford Frieza here, and I will work on getting him to 7 soon in other videos, so make sure to stay out for them. Let me know what you thought about the video down below, guys. If there's any other information you'd like me to do, make sure you let me know, and I'll work on another video for you. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. So thanks for watching this long, guys, and I'll catch you soon. Ciao.